Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today I want to give you some insight on what a Disney movie taught me about living. So over the weekend I saw that movie Clouds. If you have Disney Plus, it's definitely I recommend checking out that movie, especially if you want to feel a little emotional. Now, I'm a kind of guy, I don't really cry, I don't get emotional that often, and this movie got me very, very close to crying. There was like that tear that was popping up on my eye, but it never rolled down my cheek. But that's pretty as close to crying that I get. So if you're a guy like me and you want a great movie that's going to kind of motivate you and inspire you, I'd definitely say, hey, check this out with your wife, with your girlfriend, or just check it out on your own, like I did. So what was this movie about? So this movie was about a high school kid who was diagnosed with cancer and going through the struggles as any high school kid, girlfriend, love of his life, in kind of going through those internal struggles as well. Also, he had a talent. His talent was creating and singing music. So he wound up making a few musics. And this was the cool part about it, was based on a true story. So he wound up writing some songs. He actually was signed on as a songwriter to a big label in New York, which was fantastic. And he actually wrote a few songs and produced a few songs himself, all in his short time period. And it kind of showed his struggle throughout life and how he was kind of going on. He did, spoiler alert, he did wind up dying. He did not get past his high school graduation. They actually did a special prom just for him, so and then they can kind of have him experience that himself. But that being said, his main message there was, don't wait till you're dying to actually start living. And as I was going through the movie and I heard the message and I was able to reflect after the movie was over, I was like, wow, that's an amazing message. How many times do we just kind of go day by day just assuming that tomorrow is going to be promised us, right? How many dreams do we have? How many things do we want to accomplish? Just kind of pushing those things along. So when I kind of look into my own life, I was kind of looking at different goals that I had and different things that I was working for, that I was kind of just pushing along and say, hey, if I don't get it today, I'll get for it tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be there. But after seeing this movie, you kind of realize tomorrow's never promised, right? And what better time is there to get to your goals than right now? One of the cool things that he did wind up doing was all the revenue that he produced from his songwriting and from the music, he actually set up a fund to donate to help out whatever particular type of cancer that he had and to fund research to find a cure. And that was something that somebody with such a short time period had the motivation because he knew when his time was going to end, right? So at the end of the day, that's almost was his gift. That motivation of, hey, your time is coming close to an end. What are you going to do with your life? Are you going to be an example for others? Are you going to be an inspiration for others? Or are you just going to kind of wither away and have no one else know about you? So I want you to kind of think about that. If you knew that your life was going to end shortly, rather than a long time that's unknown, what would you be doing different with your life right now, right? Maybe getting a CDL license was something that's been on your bucket list for a while. Maybe it's something that you've been thinking about. Maybe now you're working an okay job, but you know if you got that license and you struggle a little bit and you know it's not going to be easy financially or time-wise, but you were struggling because you know that ultimately it would be better for you and for your family, maybe you would actually make that decision. Think about that. What are you working with today that if you knew that you were going to die, how would you set up the rest of your life to support you and your loved ones to get everything that you need to accomplish? It was definitely eye-opening for me. I hope that you check out that movie itself. For instance, like I said, if maybe you want to go and take that trip, but financially you can't do it. So if you keep doing the same thing every single day, you're never going to be able to take that dream trip with your loved ones or your family or just by yourself. Get yourself the skills that you need, so then in this economic planet that we live in, you are an extremely valuable asset to whatever company that hires you, or you start your own company. Here at Driving Academy, we can give you all of that. So when you come here, what we're going to do is we're going to give you the skill of becoming a professional truck driver. Now, truck drivers is a skill that's extremely high in demand, which means people are willing to pay big bucks for you to have that skill. Why are they such high in demand? Because there's a big shortage of truck drivers. There's companies looking to hire truck drivers every single day. We get phone calls almost every single day from different trucking companies asking to hire our students itself. And that's one reason, because we're the best driving school, so they're always looking to kind of hire from the Harvard truck driving schools, but also kind of shows you that there's a whole lot of demand out there. That being said, you are going to have to go through our training process. How does that work? You're going to have to go through first the permit training phase. This is where we're going to have to get you ready to pass a few different written exams to get yourself a CDL permit. Second, we're going to have to get you ready to pass a 2.5 hour long road test. So we're going to have to teach you how to drive the truck, park the truck, and inspect the truck in many different scenarios, just so you can pass that 2.5 hour long road test. Once you go through that hard work, then it becomes easy. Now you can breathe. Now, we've had many students who financing was a struggle for them. That's why all you need to get started is $500 down. We have many students who have full-time jobs and full families at home, so they can only come in one day a week or maybe every other week. And they were able to kind of do that, and many success stories happen from, hey, let me go through the sacrifice now, pay the price today, so in the future you can be willing to pay any price that you want. So think about that. If you knew that your life was limited, which all of our lives are, we just don't know up until what time, what would you do to support you and for your family for the rest of your life? Getting a CDL license might be a goal of yours. It might be a way to get to your goal, maybe a financial way. Maybe this is just a stepping stone in your overall life. Either way, we're here to help you out. We're the best that can do this. We have a mission of helping 1 million people get on the road to freedom, and you don't have to wait till you're dying to get your goals going. That being said, if you want some more information on how our training program works, give us a call, 908-525-3609. Or you can take a virtual school tour. Maybe you don't want to talk to anybody right now, and you can get all the information that you need during the virtual school tour. That's cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Click on the link there, answer the questions, and watch the 20-minute long video where I explain everything that you need to know about how to get yourself a CDL license and how we can actually guarantee that that happens for you. Like I said, our mission is to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom. And what's more free than driving where you want to go, having more money in your pocket, and having more options in this wonderful world that we call life. That being said, don't wait till you're dying to start living. Start living today. I give you permission. And if you want to take advantage of the 2020 pricing, you definitely want to lock in your pricing this year, because next year in 2021, the prices are going to start to increase. And I don't want to say that I never told you, because I told you in many different videos and including this one. All you need to get started to lock in your pricing is put $500 down to lock in your pricing for this year, and then you're already locked in, you're grandfathered in. You don't have to start your training this year if you don't want to, because of the holiday season and all that. But as long as you lock in the pricing this year, you're going to be locked in, and we're ready to rock and roll. So one more time, give us a call, 908-525-3609. Save some money, lock in the pricing at $500 down payment, and then you're ready to rock and roll, and we can work out the rest of there from there. Hope to see you soon in person one day, and I hope that this message caught you well. Remember, you don't have to wait till you're dying to start living. Have a good day.